Reviving Wanderers, where again we look to take Bolton to the Premier League, to League One. Again, this is our debutant season in the Premier League. And as always, let's get straight into the league table. As you can see, we have dropped one place to 12th. We have played 24 games. We have won 8, drawn 6 and lost 10. Again, not too bad. We are on 30 points. So we're only about 9 points away from the relegation zone. So the games are coming thick and fast, but we definitely need to start picking up points. But let's get straight into the schedule. As you would have known, our last game was the 2-0 defeat, unfortunately, to Chelsea. And from them, we haven't been great. We drew 0-0 with Aston Villa. We should have won that game, and we needed to win that game. Then we played Wolves. And again, you could see again what type of game it was. We just got done by 2 goals in the last few minutes of the game. And it doesn't get any easier. We have Bournemouth today. As you would have remembered from our first game of the season, they beat us 6-2. And we definitely be looking to hopefully get some revenge. But we'll go straight into the transfers as well, because we have done some deals as well. Just to make you guys aware, we have spent £94 million overall this whole season. But we brought in 4 players. So the first one, obviously you would have known, is Christian Torrico. He is a centre-back. Again, can play libero or ball-playing defender. I've never tried the libero role, so that'd be quite interesting. But anyways, as you can see here, he has decent mentals for a 21-year-old, and hopefully he'll only get better. He is 3-star potential, 4-star. Then we go into the next one, which is Andre Vieira, who is a striker. We got him for 10.75 million. And again, he is a wonder kid. He's 19-year-old. And again, if you look at his stats, it's not bad. He hasn't really had the best of games, I must be honest, for us. But hopefully that will change. But he's a 3-star potential, 5-star. And again, he's a wonder kid. So something that we can hopefully sell on maybe in the future. Then we have Gardini, which we got for Atalanta, raising up to 42 million with add-on. And again, he's a 9-year-old winger. We said we needed a right winger, and this is hopefully someone who can do good for us. Again, he hasn't really been so great. He's only had 1 game for us anyway. But as you can see here, his physicals are quite good and the mentals are not that bad for a 19-year-old. He's a 2.5-star potential, 4.5. So hopefully he will be good on that right-hand side for us. Then we made an extra 2 signing. We got Suat Sada, which we got from Augsburg for £5 million. And again, as always, if you look at him, he's a defensive type of player, can play box to box and can play ball winning. And as you can see here, he's 26-year-old, fairly professional, 3.5-star, so he's playing closer to his ability. But we just needed quite a few depth in that midfield area. And as always, we have brought back one favourite, which is Emilio Rodriguez. And you guys would have remembered him from last season. And he's to play in that midfielder role, can play up front. So it'll be quite decent for us to have somebody like him there. And hopefully he'll be someone there who can do the job for us. But before we get into today's game, as always, welcome to my Reviving Wanderers saves. If you are new, hit that thumbs up and notification bell. Also, subscribe if you're new. And again, as I always say, welcome old and new watchers. So again, today's game is against Bournemouth. Let's get straight into it. I'm not sure if I've done the team selection today. Probably haven't. But yep, we have. So this is looking more like the team that we are going to play. Yes, this is the team that we are going to play. In fact, we are going to move to that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put Xerxes as our deep lying forward. We're going to put Galba in his natural position as the advanced playmaker. And on that right hand side, Gardini is going to have his first start of today. And I'm really hoping that he's going to be able to do the job for us, because we'll need him to do the job for us. But anyways, let's get straight into today's game. It is Butland in goal, followed by a back 4 of Boone, Quartes, Sutter and Best. In midfield, we have Sadur and Simon. Sorry, just need to sort that out. Yep. And we have Leek, Galbert, Gardini and Zexi up front. hopefully, really hopefully, that'll be able to do the job for us. Just a few things that we need to try and change here. Let's put Horta on the bench. Gherkins is going to have to come on up. There's no point. It hasn't been good for us, which is very surprising because I really thought that Up would have been able to do the job for us, but he just hasn't picked up, and he's not scoring goals. He's not doing anything. He started off not bad, but he seemed to have really dropped. So maybe this level is just maybe a bit too much for him at the moment. So we are playing with our normal formation. So we're going to drop back here. We know what Bournemouth is about. We need to be very, very careful, as I always say. But it is getting very worrying now. For sure, it's getting very worrying because, like I said, we are only 9 points away from relegation. So again, every point is very important, and we've dropped a lot of points that we shouldn't have. I understand we are in the Premier League and it's a step up, but we seriously need to sort that out. I was going to make one change, should I say. Let's put Simons in his natural position as a deep line full playmaker. But the first highlight is to watch 5 minutes. Gardini with the ball, plays it into Best. Best whips that ball in, just over the bar by Galbert. Again, just for you guys to know, Galbert hasn't been happy with us. He wants a new deal. He is asking for a hell of a lot of money. So he's very not happy at the moment. You probably don't want to play someone who's probably not happy, but at the moment, he's our best attacking midfielder there. Like I said, the main thing for us to do is really to try and solidify our place in the Premier League, and the money will come with it, and we'll be able to really shake up this squad. If I was to say where we need to improve, I'll definitely say we need a goal scorer. We have strikers, but we need a goal scorer. That's for sure. We don't really have someone that's there that's going to be a goal scorer. Maybe that's something we need to look at, or we just or maybe we just need to just give the youngsters time to actually, improve. Probably best that we do that. Midfield, I'm not too sure. Maybe we could change our formation. Maybe we could play 4-1-4-1 or something like that. Maybe. Something to think about, because defensively we haven't been too bad, but we seem to give away a lot of balls in the middle of the park. At the moment, it hasn't been too bad. We've had 10 shots, 4 on target. So I'm going to tell the boys to get creative. They seem to be happy. I'm going to look at the team instructions. Actually, we're going to ignore that because we are on the attack. Gardini with the ball, he does get tackled, but luckily Xerxes there to win that ball back. Gardini with the ball, plays it back into Simon, into Sadir, into Leek. This is good football. This is what we like. Great ball over. Xerxes plays it into Gardini. Gardini takes the strike just over the bar, and we are going to have a look at the team instructions now. Now what we are going to do, we're just going to look for that wide play now. Let's look for set pieces in transition. That seems to be okay to me. Let's go wide. Let's drop the attacking engagement just a little bit, and let's go from there. I'm really hoping we can do something, but this is what I mean. We've had 11 shots, 4 on target. We are really controlling the game possession wise, though it doesn't mean anything. But we haven't created anything. We haven't done anything. And this is what I mean. All it will take is for Bournemouth to have a chance, and we're in trouble. Let's get creative again. And I can only say get creative seems to be the only thing I can do. But it is half time. I'll tell them that I am happy with the way they're playing. But let's pull it up a notch. Let's really try and create something, because, when you're a team like us, you have to take your chances. And these teams that are already, experienced in this league, it just takes them maybe 1 or 2 chances and they already have a goal. At the moment, we seem to have controlled their midfield, as I have told them to really press their midfield, but we are not doing anything with it. Galbert and Gardini are playing a 6.5. it might be something we might have to change up, but there's not really much we can do for that. Do we go to our 4-2-4? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. At the moment, nothing much is happening. We're going to have to make a change. There's no way we can leave it with it like this. So we're going to have to take Gardini off, put on Horta, and Galbert's going to have to come off. And we're going to have to put on Vieira. So my plan with that is that we are going to go with our 4-2-4 wing play, and I just need to make a slight change, so swap Zexi with Vieira, and I'm really hoping that this is going to work. We got to put ball in the midfielder, that's fine, deep lying, yeah, that seems to be okay with me. And let's really try and, oh gosh, they've got a free kick. Fraser whips that ball in, and it's just very lucky. Team instructions before we go. Let's push them a bit higher in transition. Let's regroup, press that ball all over their defense. We're going to have to hit. Yep, that seems okay to me. We're not going to have to pass in space. Let's see. But Butland does a big kick over straight into Vieira's feet, and that's what we want him to do. Great ball into Horta. Horta comes in, plays a great ball over to Leak, and unfortunately, they get... oh gosh, this is not what we want. Fraser on this right-hand side. He plays a ball in, and very lucky for us that Butland manages to hold that one. We're going to have to shout. I'm not really happy with this. We've had 11 shots for on target. They've had 8 and 5. I understand that. But let's demand more, because, you know, we should be doing better. 77 minutes have gone. The draws are not going to do us any good. Fraser with the ball, whips that free kick in. And, oh gosh, it's not looking great. I'm just going to go attacking. I know it's probably not the best thing to go at this moment, but we're going to have to go for it. I'm going to make one more change now. Zexi has dropped a bit. We're just going to put on Brown. We're going to put him as a pressing forward. And hopefully we'll be able to get the last minute goal. I'm really hoping we'll be able to get it. But it's looking more like Bournemouth might be getting this last minute goal. Again, the draw is a good result away from home, considering they beat us 6-2 in the opening game of the season. But I just feel like, you know, we should have done better. But it's just not looking great at the moment. We need to make sure that the teams at the bottom are dropping points. Otherwise, we are going to be clawed straight into that relegation zone, and that's not what I want. Okay, stoppage time has passed. We're playing well over it, but now it's done. I guess we can't complain. It is a draw. I just feel like we need more. Definitely need more from the players. Yeah, we need more. It's not good enough, to be honest with you. So we've played a game more than a few players. So we're on 31, so now we're 10 points away from Everton, and we needed to get a point. Well, we needed to get the 3 points from that. But a point, again, it's not too bad. I guess I can't complain. But if we look at the schedule right here, it's just getting very difficult. We have Crystal Palace, Arsenal. You know, this month is not getting easy at all. So I think we'll come back possibly again. We'll come back for the Man United game possibly. We'll play a few offline and see how that goes. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to not get dropped back into the relegation zone. But at the moment, it's not looking bad. But we haven't got any points in the last 4 games. So that's something we really need to try and pick up. But again, thank you very much for watching. This is Football Manager Maniac. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that thumbs up. Hit those comments below. I always like to interact with everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.